This is the V-taper. That classic wide shoulders, narrow waist look that instantly makes you appear more muscular, more athletic, and just more jacked. Whether you're shirtless on the beach or fully clothed in a t-shirt. It creates the illusion of a smaller waist and bigger upper body, and it's the hallmark of an aesthetic physique. But here's the kicker, most guys never actually achieve it. And the main reason? They neglect their lats, the latissimus dorsi, one of the biggest, most important, and yet most misunderstood muscles in the entire upper body. Now the lats are what give your back that dramatic width and that flared-out wing-like appearance. They're the key to achieving a V-taper. But even though most people think they're training their lats with pull-ups and rows, the truth is, they're not hitting them effectively enough to actually grow them. We learned this the hard way. For years we hammered away at heavy bent-over rows, wide-grip pull-ups, and lat pull-downs. Our strength went up, our arms and upper backs got thicker, but the lats? Practically no growth. Why? Because those movements weren't specific enough to target the lats directly. And this is something biomechanics experts like Kasim Hansen and elite coaches like Alberto Nunez have been talking about for years. You could be doing 10, 12, 15 reps and still leave your lats with gas in the tank, simply because other muscles are taking over the movement. Lower lats, what you're doing wrong. First, understand how the muscle fibers run. The lower lats have fibers that run almost straight downward. That means the most effective movement to target them is a vertical pulling motion. But not just any vertical pull. The big mistake most people make is using a wide grip. When your grip is wide, your elbows flare out, and the angle of pull changes. You start shifting the load from the lats to your upper back muscles like the traps, rhomboids, and teres major. The lats are still working, yes, but they're not being taken anywhere near failure. That's why even after years of wide grip pull-downs, your back might look thick at the top, but flat and narrow from behind. Even six-time Mr. Olympia Dorian Yates, known for having arguably the best lats in bodybuilding history, never used wide grip pull-downs to grow them. He insisted on narrow, controlled movements, and for good reason. The right pull-down setup. So, here are the grip options that actually work. 1. Narrow overhand grip, shoulder width on a lat pull-down bar. This keeps your elbows tucked and your lats engaged, but some people may feel wrist strain, especially at the bottom of the rep. 2. Underhand grip. This grip can feel more natural for the wrists and still keeps the elbows tight. However, without proper technique, your biceps might take over. 3. Neutral grip, using parallel handles. This is the best option for most people. It's comfortable on the wrists, keeps the elbows in a strong position, and puts the lats in the spotlight. 4. V-bar handle. It can work, but it often causes wrist discomfort at the bottom of the rep, especially if you go heavy. And 5. Single arm pull down, which is my personal favorite. Use a single cable handle and work one side at a time. This lets you focus more on form, gives you a better mind-muscle connection, and allows each lat to work independently. The secret scapular depression. Now here's the most important part, the real game changer that most people miss. It's not just about pulling with your arms. It's about how your shoulders move. Specifically, it's about scapular depression, driving your shoulder blades down as you pull. The lats don't just move your arms. One of their main functions is to depress the scapula, meaning they help pull your shoulder blades downward. Here's how to properly engage the lower lats. Lean back about 10 to 15 degrees. At the top, let your arms stretch fully and allow your shoulders to rise. This gives you a full stretch. As you pull, don't think about pulling the handle to your chest. Instead, think about driving your shoulders down and pulling your elbows toward your hips. Try it right now. Raise your arm, let your shoulder come up to your ear, and then push your shoulder down while keeping your arm still. Feel that contraction? That's your lower lats doing their job. When you apply this during your reps, the activation skyrockets. Just expect to use lighter weight. I had to cut mine in half when I first started using this technique. No cables? Here's how to apply it to pull-ups. If you're training at home or your gym doesn't have cables, you can still apply all of this to your pull-ups. Use a narrow overhand, underhand, or neutral grip. Lean back slightly as you hang. Keep your elbows in front of you, not flared out. As you pull up, focus on pushing your shoulders down and pulling your elbows toward your hips. Just that slight shift in technique can completely change which muscles are doing the work. Now let's talk upper lats. The upper portion of the lats is a different beast. Unlike the lower lats, these fibers run more horizontally. That means we need to pull from a different angle, something between a row and a pull down. What we're looking for here is a row with a slight downward angle. Option 1, dumbbell row, high to low. Use an incline bench or elevate one end of a flat bench. Perform a single-arm dumbbell row. Instead of pulling straight back, aim your elbow down and back towards your hip. But watch out for a critical mistake. Don't rotate your torso. If you twist your upper body, you're no longer isolating the lat. You're shifting the load to your obliques and other core muscles. Keep your chest square to the floor, let your shoulder stretch forward at the bottom, and then pull without twisting. Option 2, cable row, high to low. If your gym has a cable station with adjustable pulleys, great. Set the handle high and pull from high to low with a neutral grip. If not, you can still mimic the motion. Sit at a standard cable row. Instead of sitting upright, lean your torso forward slightly while keeping your spine neutral. Use a neutral grip or V-bar. Pull your elbows down and back toward your hips, avoiding the urge to pull the handle into your chest. Again, it's about shoulder movement and elbow path, not yanking with your arms. Bonus technique. Take your lats to true failure. Back exercises work differently from chest or arms. With a chest press, you fail at the bottom, you just can't lift it. But with back exercises, the hardest part is finishing the rep. You might still have strength at the beginning of the pull, but not enough to complete it. That's why most people stop too early. Instead, here's what to do. Do your full reps. 10 to 15 is a good range. When you can't complete another rep, keep going with 3 to 5 half reps. On pull-downs, after those half reps, switch to straight-arm scapular depressions, just raising and lowering your shoulder to squeeze the last bit of effort from your lats. This method takes your lats to true failure and stimulates real growth. Your lat training plan. Do each of these 2 exercises, one for lower lats, one for upper, for 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Then add 3 to 5 half reps at the end of each set. That's it. Just those 2 movements, done properly, will completely transform your back and build the V-taper you've always wanted. And let's be real, figuring all this out on your own takes time, trial and error. So, if you want to skip the guesswork, hit that subscribe button. We've got more science-backed, biomechanically optimized training videos coming your way.